Welcome back. Let's see if there's a message from the archetypes to start off this reading. Any message? Thank you. Well, we have the Mentor and the Mystic. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So the Mentor, the Teacher, the Sage, the Guru. When dark, this is self-serving, envious of youth, righteous and rigid. When light, this is focused, clear, bright, and remains a student. Mystic, the Seeker, the light worker, the Dreamer. When dark, this expects results, seeks attention and recognition. But when light, it's the remover of darkness. It's a visionary, ageless. Interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Are there what energies are coming our way? What can we expect in the very near future? Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Some kind of fairness and kindness. Someone valuing you. Sharing wealth with you. Or it could be you valuing others and sharing your wealth with others, but we'll find out. Tell us more about the Six of Pentacles, please, Spirit. What can we expect? The energy's coming in, please. What can we expect? Thank you. Wow. The High Priestess and the Sun. Okay. So you're going to be tapping into your higher powers, your intuitive gifts, your feelings, the things that may have been hidden from you before, but they've been with you all along. You just have to trust it, be aware of it, and understand what it means. And then a lot of joy and fun, success, clarity, and your spirituality, your intuition, it's helping you out with your clarity. I feel like the parts of you that felt or feel vulnerable, maybe scared or sad or anything, it's starting to elevate into the sun. Yeah, good. So there's going to be fairness. There's going to be more fairness. You may have felt like maybe there's stuff going on that just is not fair, but things are going to start becoming more fair. Thank you, Spirit. I like it. Okay. Hang on, I'm going to take a second. Spirit, what is something that we don't see? What's something we don't see? What is something we don't see? Well, she's got her blindfold on. The Two of Swords. So it looks like there's going to be a choice to make. Either there is a choice to make or there's going to be a choice to make. And it might be a difficult decision. You might feel a little conflicted about it. You may feel caught in the middle or maybe even in denial. Spirit, can you tell us about this painful decision? Can you tell us more about this painful decision? Thank you. Has to do with a new beginning, possibly with traveling. Definitely has to do with your freedom. I feel like this is something, it's a decision where if you choose one way, you're going to kind of stay trapped. You're going to kind of keep the blindfolds on, like you're choosing to be blind to it. And then choosing the other path, well, you get your freedom. So it's like stunting your growth versus stepping towards your full potential. It's that kind of choice. Okay, thank you. And I feel that as long as you're following your inner guidance, not the fear, but the intuition, the gut instincts, your inner authenticity and integrity, I feel that you'll make the right decision for yourself. Either way, it's all experience and you're going to learn from it. You're going to reach the destination you're meant to reach. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Are there any messages for us from the Shaman Oracle deck? Any messages for us from the Shaman Oracle? Thank you. Okay. So get in touch with your inspiration, what inspires you. Get in touch with that, your passion, and go do that. What turns on your inner child, what makes you feel silly and goofy and playful and happy. Refusal of the call. I feel like that's related to the difficult decision. And it's all up to you which path, which calling you choose to answer. Fool's embrace, transmuting the pain. That's 2 fools here. Yeah, making the choice to transmute that pain so that you can have that new beginning, have the freedom. Yeah. If there's any, like, look at that picture. If there's anything that makes you feel like that, sad, sorrowful, regretful, grief, release it, transmute it, transmute it into something more pleasant. Give forgiveness. Forgiveness. To yourself, to other people, to experiences. Yeah, that will help you to be free. Break free from that caterpillar cocoon and fly like the butterfly. Eye of the needle. So this is something to be intentional about. Like, unfortunately, we don't just snap our fingers and say, I want this to happen. We have to do things to make things happen. So we need to be intentional about what we're thinking, what we're doing, what we're feeling, steering our thoughts in directions that lead us to our freedom and the disowned self. So where, 1010, where have you disowned yourself? Where have you abandoned yourself? Where have you allowed others to gaslight you, lie to you, spin these stories, wrongfully accuse you of things? Tap into who you truly are. Tap into who you truly are and own it. Own it. It's okay to be proud about who you are and say, oh, this is who I am. Like it or not, I don't give a fuck. This is who I am. Own it. Own all of your awesomeness, your greatness, your beauty, all of that. You are not too much. You are exactly just enough. You're the right amount. The world needs you. The world needs you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Do you have any messages from the Animal Oracle? Any messages from the Animal Oracle? Thank you. The Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. Wombat Spirit. Be at home. The Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So knowing what home is for you. Knowing what home is for you. And if you feel like you don't really have a home, like you don't belong anywhere, you belong to yourself. You belong with yourself. You can always belong there, no matter where you are. Thank you, Spirit. Do you have any messages for us from the Angels Oracle? Thank you. Renewed connections. You may have a reunion coming. Some forgiveness. That's 2 cards about forgiveness. Maybe some intimacy. Spirit, will you tell us about this? This reunion coming. This person. What do they want to say? What do they want to say to the collective? What does this person want to say to the collective? Thank you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. The timing just wasn't right for us. My life is not as together as it seems. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. 1414. I wish I had treated you better. I will wait for a sign from you. We will be together again. So I feel that this person, they kind of put up maybe a mask, or maybe they just weren't completely honest and authentic about what's going on in their life or what they're going through. Maybe they wanted to impress you or just make things seem a lot better than they were. But it looks like they're taking accountability, and that may be something that you really need to see from this person. The timing wasn't right because, well, if someone's not treating you right, how can the timing be right? You deserve the world. You deserve respect and love and connection and all the things, and this person wasn't giving it to you. And they're able to recognize that they didn't treat you the way you deserve. But I feel that this person cares for you. I think they're working on themselves. They definitely want to get together with you again. And I think they want to come back in a healthier way, in a way that you deserve. So there is this reunion coming, or the possibility of a reunion coming. And it'll be up to you to discern whether or not this person even, whether you want to give them another chance, whether you want to give them any space to share what they want to share. 1616. In either case, this could be a chance for you to find peace about this, to forgive what happened, and this could help you on your healing journey, no matter what happens with it. Thank you, Spirit. How does this person feel about the collective? How do they feel about the collective? Thank you. Well, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. I think they felt a lot of grief. They feel a lot of grief, and they want to change that. There's some kind of completion of a cycle, a turning point. So they're trying to turn a corner. They want to let go of what held them back before, of what caused them to behave the way they behaved. They want to let go of feeling the separation, of feeling sadness and loneliness and heartbreak, the conflict, the trauma. They want to move past that. Thank you, Spirit. And what are their intentions? What are their intentions regarding this connection? What are their intentions? Thank you. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this person has been working very hard on themselves. They're really trying to get their life together. And they may have made you feel in the past like you were a burden. They were way too stressed out and overburdened. And they're trying to complete that cycle. They're trying to complete that cycle. They don't want to feel burnt out, stressed out, overloaded. They're trying to complete a cycle where they felt massive struggle. And it looks like their hard work is paying off. It is paying off. And again, they want a homecoming with you. I feel like they feel at home with you. They feel at home with you. This person may even want to marry you. They may be thinking about that. They definitely want your forgiveness. But they want to be able to open up to you and be intimate in ways that maybe they weren't able to be before. They want to build with you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Can you tell us what will be different about this person when they come back? What will be different? What will be different about them? Thank you. Okay, we have the ocean, the shadow, and the shaman. It's interesting because I feel these three cards kind of go together. They're like a triad or something. Okay. So I feel they've been doing their shadow work. They've been doing the hard work, going in, looking at those really hard truths. They've been diving deep into the depths of themselves, and the deeper you go within, the more you also expand. So it's like the more you expand your awareness internally, it also is outward. Okay. So they're integrating their shadow. I feel this person's going to come back with more clarity. 2222. They're going to come back with more maturity. Those behaviors you saw before, they're going to have more control over it, but control in a good way, like discipline, self-discipline. And they're going to come back with a lot of depth. Whereas in the past, perhaps in some ways, they kept things on the surface. It could have been maybe they were just physically attracted and tried to keep things in that area, trying to avoid emotions or whatever it is for them. But I feel like they're going to come back and show you the depths of how they feel about you. I feel like they're going to show you what you need to see to have this reunion, this homecoming. And it's up to you, of course, what you decide to do with this, to forgive or not to forgive, to let them back or not let them back. There's no right or wrong answer. We all decide for ourselves. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what's the most likely outcome of this? What's the most likely outcome? What is the most likely outcome? We have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like no matter what happens here, you're gonna feel like it went well, like you had success with it. Maybe it's just shutting a chapter, being able to find peace with whatever's happening here. Or it could go the other way. Maybe you decide to get back together and it's the best thing ever. And either way, this leads to wishes being fulfilled. Realizing your dreams, feeling content, feeling happy, feeling abundant, feeling confident. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, like you have all these cups, and you're filling them up. And those cups can represent lots of things. Your joy, your happiness. Well, that's the same thing, I guess. Love, respect, all the things that you want and you deserve and you're worthy of. Your cups are getting filled up. You feel fulfilled. Thank you, Spirit. And are there any mutual feelings between collective and this person? Any mutual feelings in the near future? Any mutual feelings? Needing rest, recovery, regrouping, the Four of Swords, relaxation, needing solitude. Peace and quiet. So I feel that you and this person, you have a very intense, magnetic, powerful connection. And I feel like that can feel very overwhelming to both of you. I feel like this is a very high-level soulmate, possibly a twin flame. And so needing to step back to regroup, to keep your own self calibrated will be important. Yeah, I just noticed that. This person laying down, he's got butterflies. Do you see the butterflies? I just noticed that. So having that time away in that solitude, that's not a bad thing at all. It gives you a chance to recalibrate. You know, like there's some people that it seems like they always need a distraction or they always need to be around people, be on the phone. Like there's some people it seems like they can never be alone, right? But that alone time is needed. It's healthy. It's very healthy. Having that peace and quiet, meditation, it's how we recover. So this person is going to need that, and so are you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a knock on the door. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Any messages from the Celtic Spirit? Any messages from the Celtic Spirit for us? Thank you. The Green Woman. Oneness, nature, feminine. So I feel like getting out into nature, feeling connected, because it can be very easy to feel the separation. Feeling separate, feeling like we don't belong, like that's painful, you know? Like rejection is painful. But changing perspective, realizing that we're never alone, feeling separate is an illusion. We're not really separate. As human beings, it definitely feels that way. We can feel so isolated and alone and like no one understands and all these things. But when you step back and see the whole big picture, the grand scale, we're all really just one. We're all aspects of all that is, of God, of Source. When you go out to nature and you let nature heal you, walk through the nature, the woods, the ocean, whatever it is you like, and just connect. And you'll know that, hey, you're not alone. It may not be what you want. Maybe it's human connection that you want, but you do have entities to connect with, the earth, yourself, 30/30. And feeling whole in that way will lead to more connection with other people. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So it looks like you do have a chance for renewed connections and intimacy and forgiveness. So I would say keep yourself calibrated. So when this opportunity does come back, you respond from calmness rather than react. So if you start to feel any type of intense emotion, really tune into your nervous system, take a step back, get that needed solitude, really just calm yourself, and then respond. And this person more than likely needs to do the same, because I feel this connection can be very intense for both of you. And you know, when we feel afraid or there's past stuff coming up for us, it's very easy to react in ways that, you know, out of fear or self-protection. And, you know, maybe there's a way you can let yourself open and be vulnerable and be calm and respond. Again, it's up to you. Do it how you want. We all have the freedom to be and respond the way we want. So you have that freedom too. But it looks like there is that possibility for connection. And it looks like they do want to take accountability. Whether they say that to you or not, they are processing that. Okay, hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for being here, and have a wonderful day.